The quartering sounds good. He did, I gotta find it. I had it queued up, but then my thing crashed and I had to reset everything. Something about Brie Larson. There we go.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Thank you to Dude Spanking Dudes with a bit. Hey chat, don't knock sexy anime girls. So the quartering, Jeremy. I'm as obsessed with Jeremy's obsession at Brie Larson as he is obsessed with Brie Larson. Fun fact. So Jeremy has yet another video about Brie Larson's YouTube channel. Very excited to see it. Yes, still. Yes, he's still talking about Brie Larson. What's Brie Larson's channel up to today? Let's see. Brie Larson YouTube. Let's see how many subscribers she has. 306,000 subscribers, and now she has 3 videos. This one has very many likes to dislikes. You ever notice that when Jeremy gets a hold of one of the videos and talks about him, the dislike ratio is always higher? Gee, it's almost like he gets people to come and harass her, and he knows he's doing it. Very nice, Jeremy. Very, very nice. Anyway, let's see what he has to say now, shall we?
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Recording, and as many of you know, you have arrived at the #1 Brie Larson fan page on YouTube.
That's true, actually. That's true. And I am the #1 fan page of Jeremy being a fan of Brie Larson. So, it's turtles all the way down.
There is unlikely to be another creator that has made as many videos worshiping the ground in which Brie Larson walks on than this channel. And I hope, if you haven't already, that today will be the day you consider hitting that red subscribe button right below the video so you stay up to date on all the latest gaming, movie, music, and...
You know what, Jeremy? I do love you. So yes, we will subscribe. There we go. You've been subscribed, Jeremy.
Entertainment and technology news here on The Quartering. Appreciate you. Now, I wouldn't normally respond to a fan account in a video format. I've kind of...
Someone sent some sort of...
gone away.
Hold on. Streaming platforms have effectively convinced people quantity is better than quality. Stop paying for the peanut in the turd. Jeremy, you talk about Brie Larson constantly, and even when you aren't talking about Brie Larson, you put like 5 or 6 videos a day out. Like, don't get me wrong, I do too, because they're cut-ups of my streams, but like, Jesus, dude, you put out tons of content. What? You're the last YouTuber to say that shit. It'd be one thing if you put out like one really polished video a week, or month, or whatever, but that's not the case, so what are you talking about? General Teg, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime.
I made a very public statement about being concerned about dogpiling and what happens to people if you highlight out, you know, their particular tweets. If you have watched my channel over the past couple weeks, maybe even months, you'll see that I've definitely...
Thank you, Espresso Rat. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime.
Replying to these long tweet threads. But
here we have someone looking at all the videos Jeremy has done of Brie Larson. Just from here, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35 videos, and I haven't even clicked on this to see. This person who says, at Brie Larson HQ2 says, I've been quiet about this for a while, and it's just enough. They literally want this woman dead at this point. She talks about people of color getting more spotlight in Hollywood. She gets harassed. She lifts Thor's hammer prop. She gets harassed. She makes a YouTube channel. This. Oh, these aren't even just Jeremy. This is everyone, like, all the chuddy people talking about her. Yeah, it's nuts. It's crazy how obsessed these people are with Brie Larson. It's hilarious to me. Like... How do they still have a brain with how much free real estate they're giving her in their brains every day? It's bananas.
This one is about me, and it's particularly vile. and we're going to take a look at it.
Oh, is it vile? It's vile to call me out on my constant obsession with Brie Larson. Why don't you just let me pretend she's my waifu? Jeremy, stop it. Get some help.
Where did all this start? Well, all of this started when Brie Larson joined YouTube. Now, here's the thing. There are a lot of Hollywood celebrities who are on YouTube that don't receive the same kind of backlash. In fact, let me show you one that I think did it right. Okay? Kevin James. He has 575,000 subscribers. Okay, I just found
Paul Blart Mall Cop
his channel today, actually, because I was looking for other Hollywood celebrities who kind of just came to YouTube and did their thing, right? He's amassed 575,000 subscribers, and he does little short films on his YouTube channel. And I think looks like the very first video he ever did was called Star Wars Sound Guy. 53,000 likes, 544 dislikes. Not 544,000, 544. And, you know, you look at a lot of these videos that Kevin James has put out. Will Smith got mad at me. Kevin James, 250,000 likes, 3,000 dislikes. This is a Hollywood...
what was that? Razor Beast, thank you for continuing your subscription.
Celebrity who appeared on, and you see Will Smith's comment, "This is not how I remember things going down." A YouTuber, Hollywood celebrity that is not, you know, massively downvoted by the community. Why? Because Kevin James showed up on YouTube. As far as I can tell, he's not ever been put on trending. There weren't a million articles written about Kevin James joining YouTube. Maybe there was. I just didn't see them. Maybe they weren't on my radar. He's authentic. He's himself. He, actually, I shouldn't even say that. He just entertains. You know, his videos are produced, you know, heavily produced. 5-minute shorts. I watched what one did I watch today? It was like I remember something or something like that. Oh, what was I going to say?
Why are we talking about Kevin
views,
James? You like Kevin James? Okay.
Just a well-produced 5-minute short, 23,000 likes, 344 dislikes. Again, not
Dude's making dudes as I highly doubt if a female celebrity had good quality YouTube videos with a lot of likes.
And here's a PB&J ASMR video
that has a lot of likes. Would you that
just
she's
Kevin
only
James
getting is
James.
because you worded that really badly.
I don't even know if he monetizes his videos. I
He
didn't
would claim
get
it's
ads on
because
him when I clicked on it, but nonetheless, even if he did, fine. On the contrast, you have Brie Larson. The recent Brie Larson YouTube video posted near 2 weeks ago now has over 100,000 dislikes as fans voice their dissent for the Captain Marvel actress. The 30-year-old recently launched a YouTube channel with the obvious help of public relations team and a full production team, which led to backlash not only from fans but fellow YouTubers as well. Within mere hours of posting her first video, So I Made a Decision, the number of dislikes started to skyrocket and now are over 107,000.
Jeremy, again, that's because of you and chuds like you who feel the need to take the time to go and, like, talk about the fact that you don't like her. You know what I don't do when I don't like a YouTube channel and it's not hurting anyone? I just don't talk about it. I just move on. Clearly, there are a lot of people who do like Brie Larson's content. A lot of people have watched her. She has over 300,000 subscribers already. It's fine. You don't have to like it personally, Jeremy. It's not for you, as she has explained many times about different things. It's like you're a man-child that expects every single piece of content produced by humanity to directly appeal to you. It's not for you, Jeremy. You don't have to like it. Who cares what you think?
Actually, I should check. I should see what it even is right now because... Oh, a second video! A second video! Oh my god, a second video!
Jeremy, this is embarrassing. Please, put a moratorium on your channel of Brie Larson for like a year. Stop.
a second video. I can't believe it. It happened. It happened. Right, live. Live. Let's see how this is doing. I'm gonna have to react to that one in a little different manner. So it has 113,000 dislikes, 236,000 likes. Now I wonder if likes, dislikes, and comments are on for this latest video. Let's see.
Oh, he was expecting so hard that he had harassed her enough that she turned him off, but they're on. So he's almost disappointed that they're actually on. What a shock. And look at the ratio on this video before he gets to it. It's almost like him and other weirdos like him who are obsessed with her and send their incel audiences to go, like, dislike the video have a profound impact on her channel. What a shock, Jeremy.
They are. And what looks to be here, much better ratio. Much better ratio.
It's because you haven't made a video about it yet, Jeremy. Now it's a little worse because you then put this video out and your people who apparently have nothing better to do than to think that they're having any effect on a millionaire. You're not. She doesn't care. I guarantee a company runs this page for her. I doubt she cares. It's literally to promote her as an actress, and that's fine. Anyone can upload a video to YouTube, as long as it's within community guidelines. If a celebrity wants to use it to promote themselves, fine, I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Jeremy, why are you so obsessed? It's so weird.
Ratio. So I'm wondering if it's more. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna watch this on my own time. I'm gonna make myself a PB&J and a little glass of full fat milk. Sit down and watch it. And this one looks to be doing much better. 19,000 likes to 932,000 dislikes. Most of the comments here, people hating on her are weird. She is softies person. I think she's cute.
They're trying to say she's the softest person I've ever seen.
And funny. What?
Reading comprehension, Jeremy, is fundamental.
Good. I think she took some feedback. Brie playing Animal Crossing. Look, there's no doubt in my mind that she plays Animal Crossing. You know, and I think that that's good. Look at that. She's exporting gameplay. She's using Joy-Cons while wearing what appears to be a bed sheet full of wrinkles.
How salty is he that he looks at her in pajamas and goes, she's wearing a bed sheet with wrinkles. Jeremy, she's in pajamas. What? What?
This video...
As we all know, it's very unrealistic. All women spend all their time inside in a full face of makeup, wearing stiletto heels and a thong. That's how Jeremy views all women, apparently.
So, looks to be more authentic. You got someone importing your gameplay footage. I like this. Okay, so we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how things go here. But
Jeremy definitely masturbated this video later, like 100%. He's sitting next to in his room full of toys, going, "Yeah, Brie, fucking shake those trees. Yeah, sell that shit to Tom Nook. Pay your mortgage. Ugh." Jeremy, please stop. Please stop.
it looks like maybe Brie is improving. Now, I digress. With thousands and thousands of comments on the video, over 76,000 are filled with fans criticizing Larson. My spidey senses is tingling, and I think the comment section will be disabled in future videos, states one comment that has 1.2 thousand likes.
This is from Cosmic Book News, which is another Chud site. Jeremy, the reason that you think her comments will turn off is because you're harassing her. That's why. In fact, you went into that video going, are her comments turned on? Is her likes and dislikes turned on? Specifically because you're hoping they won't be. Because somewhere in your brain you think it would be an achievement to get someone to turn those off. It's very strange, Jeremy.
And to Brie Larson's credit, look, if you're going to be critical of somebody, you've got to give them credit where credit is due. Otherwise, You're just like a psychotic hater, and that's not what I want. I want Brie to flourish here on YouTube. So her first video was a gigantic disaster. She published a second one, which we're going to have to see. Oh, she did as a premiere. Oh, nice. Thank you for watching me ramble and play one of my favorite video games, Animal Crossing.
Watching Jeremy try and, like, forensically look at things to criticize about just this random uploaded video by this YouTuber now, Brie Larson, is hilarious. He's desperately looking through the description. He's like, oh, it premiered. Look, he's reading every word on the page to try and find something he can make fun of. He is desperate for Brie Larson content. It's so bizarre.
I think that's good. I think that's good. We'll see how this shakes out. But one Brie Larson fan is very angry. Very angry.
Yeah, they're weirded out by the fact that you're basically harassing her. Celebrity or not, the fact that you spend this much time obsessing over this woman is fucking weird. It's weird, Jeremy. Stop being such a weirdo. It's like you get one of the three things. Live in a house full of toys, be a chud, or obsess over some woman on the internet. You don't get to be all three, Jeremy. You're already ticking off 2 of the boxes. Just stop obsessing over Brie Larson. It's causing me to have an obsession about your obsession, and it's unhealthy for me.
I've been quiet about this for a while. It's just enough. They literally want this woman dead at this point. She talks about POCs getting more spotlight in Hollywood. She gets harassed. She lifts Thor's hammer.
That's how you know someone's being reasonable, is when they read someone else's tweet like this. They read like this because this is obviously the tone in which they meant it to be read. It's not silly and a straw man at all. Thank you, Valley66 for following.
Prop. She gets harassed. She makes a YouTube channel. This. And this is, what, a bunch of videos making fun of Brie Larson. Maybe. But interestingly, a lot of these aren't even about her YouTube channel.
Jeremy, they're talking about... Don't be intentionally obtuse, Jeremy. It does not suit you. You know that they're talking about the general harassment that has come out of YouTube, out of these weird chud spaces where they're obsessed with this woman. I don't get it. Like, here's the thing, too. Like, there are criticisms I could make of, like, the Captain Marvel movie. It was a pretty generic, like, Marvel origin movie, but I liked it overall, but there are things to criticize. But people like you make it impossible to criticize in good faith, because the second you have any criticism of Captain Marvel, like, all of a sudden, all these chuds crawl up from under a rock like cockroaches. They're like, oh, she hates white men! No! That's not what she said! Stop, Jeremy! Stop it!
Oh, none of my videos? Where's mine? Where's mine? Not 1 1/4? I'm her biggest fan!
Jeremy's salty that he's not getting attention from the girl he's picking on because he has a crush on her. Like, it couldn't be any more transparent. It's like he's, like, in elementary school and Brie Larson's sitting in front of her and he's, like, pulling on her hair to try and get her attention because he has a crush and she's just not turning around to look at him. And he's like, why won't she look at me? Jeremy, this is not how you get someone's attention. Please grow up.
So disappointing. Oh, there I am. Whoop, there I am again. Whoop, there I am again.
Oh, she looked around. Haha, I got attention. Therefore, everything I do is validated, regardless of whether the attention was positive or negative. Jesus.
All right, I have 3, but I can't even relate. I can't even touch some of these other creators. I gotta get my numbers up.
Please do, Jeremy. So much content. I want to see until we actually get to the video where you do, like, a Coom tribute to Brie Larson. Because I think you're about 5 videos away from it. And on that day, I think you'll finally get kicked off the platform, and that'll be nice for everyone.
She goes on to say, By the way, this is not even 50% of the content made about her every single day. Not true. She's been getting her.
Let's see. I don't know. It could be hyperbole, but tons of content gets made about Brie Larson. Brie Larson. Let's look and filter based on upload date. There's just a Brie Larson interview. Oh, is this brand new? Is this her channel, or is this a different
Introduce
one?
yourself, please.
Oh no, this is just a channel that re-uploads her stuff with subtitles. Brie Larson versus Geeks and Gamers sub count. I don't know who did that one, but I approve. That's very funny. Brie Larson reminds Twitter that she can sing. Hunter Avalone on Brie Larson. Oh God, what does Hunter Avalone have to say about Brie Larson? Who cares? There's a Brie Larson video from today. There's a Brie Larson video from today. There's a Brie Larson video from today. Captain Marvel 2. That's not necessarily negative. It's just like a generic clickbait video about the Marvel universe. Shamrock star with 8 bits. Thank you very much. Brie Larson, the woke dictating Brie Larson's sexuality, absolutely disgusting. These woke SJWs need to be checked. Can we check? We gotta look at this one. It's only 3 minutes. Oh boy. Please. This is gonna be probably a little mean, because as much as Jeremy is a dick and a weirdo, he can speak to the camera. He knows how to speak to the camera in such a way that if you agree with him, at the very least, he doesn't come off as a freak. I think he is based on the content, but I can see how a young dude who's, like, in his teens or whatever could look at Jeremy and think he's, like, cool. I'm guessing this guy is gonna be exactly what we're expecting out of someone who obsesses about Brie Larson. So let's see how it goes, shall we? I hope the mic isn't awful.
Hi, this is Future Movie Ward Zone, and why is it acceptable for the woke people of the world, the SJWs, to dictate what someone's sexuality should be? They're trying to dictate in Brie Larson being a lesbian and should be a lesbian because they want Brie Larson to be a lesbian. They want to...
Okay, first of all, you've just repeated yourself multiple times, but yeah, a lot of people have expressed a want for Brie Larson to be depicted as a lesbian in the Marvel movies. I would argue you could say she's at least lightly coded lesbian in that movie. I don't necessarily think she is, but you could see it, right? A little bit like Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok was kind of coded lesbian, although I think it was heavier in the Valkyrie one.
To come out, so her Captain Marvel character automatically will go the lesbian route when it comes to her character arc in the MCU. They're just so desperate, in a sense, to have more celebrities to be on the woke side and be a full SJW. They see...
Guy, you know lesbians exist in the real world, right? Like, lesbians exist? So, what agenda? Oh yeah, let's downvote this too. Whoop! That's an unfortunate ratio.
Maybe Brie Larson is losing that SJW, in a sense, values she once had, and seeing that woke people will backstab you, and therefore you should be more like Scarlett Johansson. Clearly, I feel like Scarlett Johansson is rubbing off Brie Larson when it comes to some of her opinions.
Let me guess, this guy likes Scarlett Johansson because he jerks off to her.
And how she now sees the world, and SJWs clearly don't want to lose that, even though they're backstabbing Brie Larson left, right and centre when they see fit at the end of the day. But it's wrong for these SJWs to try and, in a sense, label Brie Larson's sexuality, even though it's her...
What? They're not labeling Brie Larson's sexuality. As far as I know, Brie Larson's straight. I don't know, though. It's none of my fucking business. If she's not open about it, I don't care. They're talking about the character Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. You know Brie Larson's a different person than that, right? You understand how acting works? Maybe check out Galaxy Quest.
Her choice what sexuality she is. She happens to be a straight woman. Therefore, nothing's going to change that. That's her choice. It doesn't mean she's not going to change in the future.
Okay, but like straight people can play gay characters. They have. Like Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know why this is the first one that came to mind for me. He played Alan Turing in the whatever movie that was. And Alan Turing was a gay man. Straight people can and have played gay people before. Brie Larson doesn't have to be a lesbian or bisexual for Captain Marvel to be. I don't really care either way. But if they made Captain Marvel bisexual or something, which I think would be cool, what of it? That has nothing to do with Brie Larson's sexuality.
But that is who she is. Therefore, these SJWs need to shut up and put up. They're not going to change Brie Larson's sexuality and shouldn't, in a sense, be forcing something on Brie Larson.
Alright, this is mean. I can't make fun of this kid anymore. He's just very, very, not good. Let's put it that way. Let's see. There's a song someone did about Brie Larson. Oh, no.
So you don't do...
I do all my
this is the
stunts.
thing. I did my stunts because I thought that that's what everyone did, and then...
Tom Cruise over here?
No, I want to be the first mean.
Song? There we go.
They're not making movies anymore, and the people aren't talking about you. But since you were a child, you've been used to have the light shining upon you. So where the hell do you go to stroke that big ego? You go on YouTube.
Dude, she's doing YouTube as a promotional thing. Did you make a song about Will Smith when he did the same? Let's take a look, shall we? We have something about Kathleen Kennedy. We have a thing about the New Warriors. Huh. I don't see a video where you do the same for Jack Black or Will Smith. It seems like you just don't like Brie Larson. Very strange. Thank you, Dudes Banking Dudes, who says, that face when you hate Brie so much you make a song dedicated to her. I know. Crazy. So look at all these videos on Brie fucking Larson. It's like bananas. It's bananas how many people are obsessed with her, Jeremy.
Harassed for so long. Do they even realize that she's a real person? Yeah. I think I do, which is why I go out of my way. Like, I don't want people to, like, dislike Brigade her videos.
You always say that, yet it always happens. So, it would kind of be like saying, I don't want to burn my hand, regardless, every time you go up to the stove, you touch it, right? You touch it, and you're like, I don't want to get burned, but you touch it, and you know what's going to happen. So you say you don't want her to get brigaded, but every time something happens with her channel, you take the time to make a video about it. So it seems like that is what you want. Disavow all you want. It seems pretty obvious. Devious Chillster with 25 bits, and people wonder why women feel harassed on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even vote. I don't like or dislike them. I don't want people to run her off YouTube, but I do report on the news, and
the news.
I'm no different than every major Hollywood outlet that put out articles announcing Brie Larson coming to YouTube, just because I'm not happy about another YouTube celebrity getting promoted by YouTube. Actually has nothing at all to do with Brie Larson. If I was covering more of this Hollywood topic stuff, I would have covered Will Smith. I'm sure I've ripped on him in the past before.
You haven't made like 30 videos about him, though. Isn't that curious?
Although now I feel kind of bad for the guy, but nothing else. And remember, she's still so kind to everyone, except 40-year-old white guys, and never once said anything bad.
She never said anything bad about white guys. The fragility involved in hearing Brie Larson say, hey, this movie's made for like a female audience. We should have more female reviewers looking at it. Or this movie's made for like people of color in mind. It was made by people who have a different life experience than you. Maybe we should have those kind of people reviewing the movie, and then all the white guys who are like Jeremy go, "Wee!" Are you telling me the world doesn't always revolve around me, and every piece of media in the history of the human race isn't made specifically with me in mind? You hate straight white men. Jeremy, no. That's not at all what she said. Please calm down. You're being fucking hysterical. Towing24, should we put up a poll? Who does Jeremy want to jerk it to more, Brie or She-Ra? It's definitely Brie.
Towards these, quote, YouTubers, and has become a target since almost 2 years, and so much hate. Why can't they just leave her alone? Look, I'd be happy to leave her alone.
What? No. What? You've made, like, let's just see... Let's see how many videos Jeremy's done of her, shall we? YouTube.com. The quartering. Brie Larson. Let's see how many we can count. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This one mentions Brie Larson, so I'm going to count it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Ooh, there's me. 23. 23, 24. We're at 24. Can we do more? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Can we get to 30? Can we get to 30 Brie Larson videos? Come on, Jeremy. You can do it! I'm not seeing one. I'm not seeing one. So from what I can see, we have 29 videos on Brie Larson. Jeremy, do you see that you have a fucking problem? I missed one? Then 30.
YouTube, stop shoving her down my throat.
Jeremy, I wouldn't even know Brie Larson had a YouTube channel if it weren't for you. Honestly, I wouldn't. I would have no idea. It wouldn't be a channel I'd go to if it weren't for you. So thank you for letting me know, Jeremy. No one is shoving anything down your throat. You are obsessed.
And you see here, Brie talking about if she was ready for the brutal comments about Captain Marvel. I'm on social media, I'm posting stuff there, but I don't read any of the comments. I have imposed this rule from the beginning. I know who I am. I don't need outsiders to tell me that. So then she's fine. She doesn't read her own comment section, she says. Brie talked about trolls and haters. I made a promise to myself long ago that I won't pay attention to either of it, positive or negative. I just do what feels right in my heart, and all that stuff outside is noise. That's actually a great way to look at it. I think this is an excellent quote from Brie Larson. Another stunning and brave supporter. But then here's where things get a little frustrating. I wasn't going to say anything. But then we have this then they go on to say, bad guy from WW2 supporter just keeps going back to her video to see how many dislikes she has. So? First of all,
so it's like weirdly obsessive, Jeremy. It's weird to focus that much on someone's videos and how many dislikes they get. It would be like if I came to your channel every other day and you're like, let's see how many dislikes the quartering has. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'll address your content because I think it's toxic, but that has nothing to do with me having a personal vendetta against you or your channel. I don't give a fuck, you weirdo. Stop obsessing. It's bizarre.
First of all, I'm pretty sure I've been pretty outspoken about some very bad opinions espoused by Nick Cannon. I don't think I sympathize or support anybody in or around the bad guys from WW2, and I never have, and it's disgusting that you would even say that. And then they take in Team YouTube. Do you have no responsibility to take care of content creator on your platform who has been getting made fun of every day? And Team YouTube replies, thanks for the tag. You can report channels that violate our harassment and cyberbullying policy following these steps. Me and my friends have been reporting since the last 2 weeks. No action. So now we have confirmed that YouTube is getting involved to protect Brie Larson's channel.
Yeah, because Jeremy, you're obsessed and you're basically harassing her at this point. Just coverage isn't harassment, let me be clear. But the level at which you are covering her, and people like you are covering her, with constant weird misrepresentation of her positions, calling her like all kinds of names, calling her this SJW, like, yeah, there's gray area here, but you're firmly on the side of harassment at this point, I would argue. If YouTube got involved, honestly, if there's anything that will ever get Jeremy off of YouTube, it will be his obsession with Brie Larson. I'm not kidding. At some point, YouTube will get involved because he's so weird about it.
Not a good look at all for Brie. Not a good look for her fans. And it's disgusting. I hope you enjoyed this video, though. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Jesus, Jeremy. I don't know. Jeremy's a fucking weird.